quality, they will always seek to try and back good quality management in general terms. So the quality is particularly important. If you haven't got, if it's just you with no experience, bring somebody on board, if you can, that has actually got the quality of experience. They're looking for good quality managers in general. Just a quick one in relation to the current market conditions. The market is seeing higher inquiry levels as the banks are increasingly saying no. So it's easier for the factors to say no. Just be conscious of that. Whilst the factoring companies are seeing more and more deals, there's also more and more risk, because there's more risk that a company could go into liquidation. So it's a double-edged sword from their side. They're seeing more opportunity, but also more risk. So they're being increasingly cautious. The criteria is getting tighter, especially for confidential facilities. In the past 4 or 5 weeks, we've seen it tighten by about 30 to 40%. And it is taking longer to get facilities. Allow 3 to 4 weeks for factoring or 5 to 6 weeks for confidential facilities. They can be turned around quicker as long as you are prepared to actually provide all the information. But they will be looking at more and more information, and the lead times are getting longer. Okay, very quickly, quick tips for repairing your business. Get your receivables tidied up. Ensure your financials are up to date, especially with management figures. Get those brought up to date if needs be. Get your accountant in to sort those out. Prepare projections, but be cautious rather than ambitious. Factoring companies are too cynical to look at sort of pie-in-the-sky numbers. They want to see numbers that are sensible. Approach the independent as well as the mainstream factors. The mainstream factors are incredibly cautious. I'm talking about predominantly the bank-owned factors. There are 32 different factoring companies in the Aussie market, and it's worth researching some of those as well. And one of the ideal things is to actually be introduced by a known party. If you're introduced by a known party, it actually opens up the door, because they're more willing to deal with people that will give them a regular flow of business and whose opinion they trust. Whether that's your accountant or a specialist broker, for example, Cashstream, but of course I wouldn't say that. But I mean, if you've got a good relationship with your broker and they've got good relationships with the factoring companies, use them. Use those relationships. And finally, the key thing is any new to bank facilities, if you're looking at the mainstream banks, the first thing they say is, oh wow, here's an opportunity. It's not that. What they say is, why are they coming to us? So new to bank is very, very difficult. So, what do you think? Last resort finance? Or a powerful financial tool? I am slightly biased, I must admit. But what I reckon personally is it's first resort finance. Take any questions?